So, good afternoon all. Today my topic is understanding the three-tier architecture in mobile computing. So, the three-tier architecture is a fundamental software design pattern that divides an application into three logical tiers and physical layers. So, this separation will be concerned enhancing modularity, scalability, maintainability, which makes it constraints for modern softwares and web applications. So, first let me share what is the three-tier architecture. So, at the core, the three-tier architecture divides the application into distinct layers. First one is presentation layer, second one is application layer, and the third one is data tier. So, each tier is responsible for specific functionalities which are allowing specifications and independent development of the application. So, this architectural platform will constraints for the building robust and scalability applications. So, first tier will represent the presentation tier, where we will interact with the user interface and in other interactions through the mobile application. So, second one is application tier, business logics and process that for the application is needed. Data tier, where the other data storages and retrieval is received and shared. So, first we will see what is the presentation layer. So, presentation layer is nothing but the user interface. The presentation layer is an user facing layer of the application. It is responsible for rendering the user interfaces, handling user input and display output. This layer ensures seamless and intuitive experiences for the end user, whether they are accessing the application via web applications or any mobile devices or any desktop GUI. So, common technologies used for the presentation tier includes HTML5, CSS, JavaScript for mobile application, along with various mobile frameworks like React.js, Native or Flutter for native mobile experiences. So, second one we will see about the application layer. Application is nothing but the business logic tier. So, application tier often referred as the business logical tier. It is a core processing layer of the application. It receives requests from the presentation tier, process and then according to the defined the business rules and interact with the data tier to retrieve and store the informations. So, this tier is typically written in robust programming languages such as Java, C#, Python or Node.js. It acts as an intermediary enforcing rules and orchestration data flow between the user interfaces and the data storage. So, the third one is data tier. Data tier is also known as the data storage tier. So, data tier is decided to maintain or manage the data storages and retrieval that is received and shared in the house of database and any related data access components. This entire ensure data integrity, consistency and efficient access to the application tier. Popular database technologies used in this tier includes relational database like MySQL and Progress SQL, as well as NoSQL database such as MongoDB, Cassandra, depending on the application's data storage is needed. This tier abstracts the complexities of the data management from the other tiers. So, we will see how the three tiers interact with each other. So, first one, the user interaction. The user initiates an action through the presentation tier. So, it starts with the presentation tier by clicking a button on the web page. So, second one, it requests to the application tier, where the presentation tier sends an user request to the application tier for further process. So, third one will be like logical and data access. So, when the application tier requests the business logics which is needed, the access to the data tier to retrieve or store the informations. Next, fourth one is data return and response. The data tier returns to the request data to the application tier when they send a processed data or responses back to the presentation tier from the display to the user. So, the key benefits of the three-tier application will be like, first one is scalability, where each tier can scale independently, allowing resources to be allocated precisely whenever it is needed to handle increased load. Second one is maintainability. Changes or update on the one tier generally do not affect the other ones, specifically maintaining and reducing development risk. So, security. Layered structures provide enhanced security through controlled access points and compatibilities on the sensitive components. Flexibility, like tier can be updated, replaced or migrated independently, offering greater agility to the technologies adopted and evolving throughout this generation. So the real world examples will be like web applications, enterprise systems, and cloud native applications. So web applications will be like the classic example for the typically web application, where the front end is the browser and the presentation layer, the back end serves as an application layer, and the data managers between the application will be like the data tier. When it comes to the enterprise system, the larger enterprise resource planning or the relationship management will act as an application tier. The overall system leverages in the 3-tier models frequently built in the Java EE. Cloud native application, like modern cloud native applications tend to embrace 3-tier concepts when they utilize microservices with each tier, so distributing equally and highly scalable solutions. So the summary and the takeaway will be like, first one, it promotes a modular and scalable devices, clearly separating user interfaces, building logics and data responsibility. The foundational approach enables the creation of modern, maintainability and secure applications throughout the process. The principle of the 3-tier architecture continue to evolve and adapt with the emerging trends like cloud computing or microservices, solidifying its places in the future architectural landscapes. Thank you.